as the undisputed heavyweight champion facing the
Bowe miss, or if he can back Bowe up. Jab. Holyfield has to avoid that jab, which he just got caught with.
There's a right hand by Evander man inside the ring tonight. Breaks him apart.
Only going to get better as he goes.
Saying, you're the champ, you're the champ. Almost convincing Holyfield when dominating heavyweight. It was interesting to hear the corner.
To the buzz. They've been reading the paper, watching the TV. This guy, we're the boss. We're the champion here.
Responds, digging a right hand to the body, and a good exchange. Crowd here at the Thomas and great heavyweights, Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. You get the sense, John, that Holyfield
point in his career against this guy, so Bowe can think that they do this, you know, that he willingly does this, that he jumps right.
It's like throwing a wet blanket on a hot fire.
Initially, you would say that's a great thing for Holyfield, and it is in that he takes the jab away.
Key in on a little later on in the fight and see if it does.
You know, and you're picturing a guy not so svelte looking.
An uppercut hook combination of his own, and now both men.
Slow, there you go, nice right hand.
Very good right hand.
Holyfield, he fights so hard on the inside, but Bowe's definitely. Now here we go.
Joe Cortez needs to stay away from that stuff. He's thinking about going in there. He says, wow.
There was an infraction going on. He got clipped.
It's one of the things, glance at the referee for a moment when he realized.
I love Bowe's jab.
Here in Vegas, both men undefeated.
Like this, Holyfield eats this up. And so the first 3 rounds.
Fight was actually the disqualification of only to see Bowe's manager, Rock Newman, get up on the apron. All that skill and athleticism. And 4
years before that, as far back as actually as 160. Of course, he had Eddie Futch working with him since he turned pro.
In your pro career. Anything we should be concerned with?
30-year-old Army veteran by the name of Robert Salters.
From Brooklyn to the top of the world, chosen to take, and he is trying to become hands opposite him. 28-0. Bowe had a really good-looking second and third round. Daddy.
What I like about Bowe, other than his field, it appears to me like he'll dig down and fight, but he also counters. He reacts real well to punches, especially when Holyfield lets a single punch go.
35-pound man. Active start to this 4th round. Holyfield back to the inside. There.
He's also having great. If you notice, if you pay attention, he counters up the middle a lot with sneaky over time.
There's a one-year referee, Joe Cortez, warning Evander Holyfield.
I'd love to see Bowe go back to the jab.
Sequence right there. Both men willing to trade. Come that epic brawl, they will take it there. That looked like it was a little sound
about, and he let it stray a little bit with a telephone pole jab.
Holyfield, these unbeaten heavyweights.
And that's what I like about Bowe.
Heavyweight champion of the world. He does not take
desire that a lot of guys actually don't show. You know, he's got a small body as it is.
It was in Brownsville section of Brooklyn. Not Mike Tyson.
He's an impressive physical heavyweight. It's the same weight as Frazier was when he fought Ali.
Compact little fire plug who was swinging away with a wrecking ball of the left.
Shows you what desire, your mind. I honestly.
Lou Duva, the final words of advice for Evander Holyfield round. It was interesting to hear the core. Any truth to that whatsoever, John Scully?
I mean, but you have a comeback. I mean, just because even if he looked not after all this time.
Early on here in the 6th round, what he was in rounds 2 and 3,
right,
when he was setting the pace of a guy.
Like here, say for example, they're just standing there, kind of pushing. Bigger than you, and I can push you around if I want to. Get a huge.
Did a lot of inside work tonight. Now Bowe does let the hands go a little.
You have to realize those are deadly shots. The short is Taylor's orbital bone was broken, his nose was broken.
Holyfield fires up the uppercut and then a cupping left hook. The undisputed heavyweight champion. Don't take any unnecessary.
Right, you don't want to let Bowe keep continuously sneaking heavyweight.
We are early on in round number 7, and
he's been doing. He should take advantage of Holyfield.
Extend. Well, there's a good left hand. Holyfield opened up. Has the answers now against the toughest jab from Holyfield. Prime. This a different beast in Riddick Bowe passing the test. Tries to come in with a right hand, misses a left hook, comes back with a 1-2 before.
Could be double vision. He could have, scratched his eye.
Now you saw Lou Duva and the corner. Riddick Bowe digging to the body. And coming off that 6'5" frame, pound man, it has to catch up eventually.
Of course. I mean, if I weighed 100, Desire made it a good round also.
Round 10.
I don't know if you realize it, but he was imitating Muhammad Ali there.
Nation Muhammad Ali. Oh, what a big uppercut.
Shot.
Big uppercut by Riddick.
He's got to get room. Let that right hand go.
Riddick Bowe is trying to finish that.
Dig the body. There you go.
Wow, what an explosion.
Riddick needs to back up and settle down for a couple seconds.
No, now is the time to clinch, hold, and just survive. Holyfield. That is right there. A lead running and attack. Evander Holyfield with an uppercut. Did he punch himself out?
That's what it looks like to me. Feel that fatigue. Make him feel his strength.
Great right hand and a good left hook. He's up on his toe. On the champ, they went to work on each other. That was the
him from stopping Holyfield in those moments there.
Look, in recent boxing history, how could you argue otherwise? Won the undisputed champ. Riddick Bowe scored.
He's got to pick up his energy, liking him up here, negating his emotion.
Version of that last round where it started off so hot.
Tired. Now there it goes. The jab is beautiful. He should let that screaming right.
But he is such a warrior.
And I'll tell you, he's
lesser men have taken about a 20th of this punishment. Heavyweight boxing as one of the all-time two men undefeated who have.
I'm expecting him to come out with everything he has to defend.
John Scully. John, where you wish it didn't have to end after 12.
Well, it reminds me of the mystique of the whole fight, especially in the future. People are going to talk about.
Hey.
Unanimous decision and new heavyweight